What is going on, guys? Welcome back. You know the drill by now. Steel Supplements is my sponsor. They'll give you some free supplements, shirt shaker. All you got to do is cover shipping. I'll put it down in the pinned comment. Also, I'm a Weeble preferred influencer. Got the link there. Put it in my community tab. Got a free share of Apple yesterday. Hopefully, you guys have the same luck if you do it. Just open an account, deposit an amount of money. You can probably hear it on my voice. I tried to record this a couple times, but frustration's just, getting to me. This is just horrible. I've got a video premiering tonight at 8 o'clock. 80%, 90% of it's accurate, but I took this guy for his word, which is my fault. It's really my fault to believe in anything they say. Swami, as far as communications, team knows, is working on it. I can't say anything. Bring back Mori. I mean, Mori's going to be the highlight of this video. If you guys don't know, Swami's in the maroon shirt on the right. He's the one that sold this game mode to everybody. They've got pre-orders selling these scouting packs and points and just garbage to you. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you guys. Listen, I'm making money off this. A lot of us are, but you guys aren't. You guys are just getting ripped off and getting a horrible game, having a company just flat out lie to you. Features coming in October, scouting department, in-depth scouting, news content, mock drafts, all garbage. It's all garbage. I'm going to prove to you it's garbage. Probably one of the worst things I've ever seen a company ever say, coming up on this next slide. I had to sit down and do math, and I hate math. I really do. You guys talk about me hating a game. I hate math. I mean, there's just way too many numbers. Really. But let's be honest. Let's take a look at what they say here. Designing Madden 22, they put you guys front and center, just so you know. They had a Madden NFL Design Council reviewed over. Listen to this. Now, you got to remember, Sean Grady came out, remember, lip full of dip, took, break playing God of War, put Madden up on his TV 17 months ago, roughly. Talked about putting in scouting. So let's use some context here. We can't have a conversation with them until we knew what they were putting in, right? So they say we had 2 million conversations. You had 2 million conversations in 17 months? So 115,000 conversations a month? You got people there reviewing 3,000 to 4,000 conversations a day? Stop. How dumb do you think I am? How dumb do you think we are? 4 million conversations a day, and this is what you end up with, this garbage? We're going to take control of the Lions draft, guys. Look at how great our game is. Wait till you see this. If you're a fan of the NFL, I've often said I don't want people to lose their job, but I think you need to get somebody in there that's been drafted by an NFL team, started on an NFL team, and actually knows. Okay? I don't want to talk about community members coming in anymore. You got Pat Kerwin. Get Pat Kerwin in there. Get some real NFL talent in there. This is what happens when you have creators that don't know anything about the NFL working on their game. You got woodland creatures that know more about the NFL than what's going on here. Jared Goff is off to a slow start, 0-2 season. Go read this dribble, guys. Jared Goff doesn't say why they're 0-2. Could be the defense, could be the running backs fumbling. Happens all the time in Detroit. But we're going to blame Jared Goff, right? We're going to look at quarterbacks to draft to replace Jared Goff on the Lions. Halfway through the faux college season, Zach Nash, I believe out of UCF, finally gets his start. It's time to shine. And he's just blowing everybody up, going right up the draft boards. Great, elite, great, elite, great, elite, great, good, good, great, solid, good. Just look at these ratings. I laugh because if I don't laugh, I'm going to be just losing my mind. So it comes down to these quarterbacks, right? You got these two quarterbacks to replace Jared Goff because we got to get him out of Detroit. So 0-2 start isn't acceptable. Did you hear what I just said? I hope so. I really hope you did. I hope you understand it. Remember, people pre-ordered for this, by the way. They arrive at the draft, and the Detroit Lions go with Cade Atkins, okay? So I want you to look at something, okay? The Detroit Lions, so concerned about their 0-2 start, okay? So quick to blame Jared Goff, they don't have a strong safety. You don't have a strong safety. You've got a D-rated, I'm not going to re-record these. I want to take this stuff, guys. I can't sit here and dwell on this. You got a D-rated right end, a D-rated right guard. I guess it's Jared Goff's fault. Listen, I'm a Colts fan. What do I know about poor linemen? Right? What do I know about poor linemen protecting a quarterback? It's not like they ended Andrew Luck's career. It's not like they didn't give Jacoby Brissett a chance. It's not like They probably just ruined Carson Wentz's career. So you're telling me you've got a horrible line, you've got a C-plus quarterback, you've got no strong safety, but we're going to draft Cade Atkins overall number 1, and all of this fluff, all of these 4,000 conversations a day that we went over showed us that you want to spend all this scouting points, put all this time in, all these news stories. Oh, this guy came out of nowhere in college football, and you draft the number 1 player you were going to draft to begin with, and guess what? Guess what, guys? He's a 76 overall. But you know what's different? You know what's different now? Now when you go in there, we compare him to Ben Roethlisberger. We compare him to Tom Brady. That's what's different, guys. Got that 72 strength, just like Tom and Ben. Because he's a tall quarterback, you see. He's got a strong arm. So that must mean he's just like Tom Brady. That must mean he's just like Ben Roethlisberger. Let's not worry about his composure. Let's not worry about his football IQ, because football IQ, it doesn't apply. We're not worried about a strong safety we don't have. You understand, guys, they have full control over this. They could show us whatever they wanted. They could make up whatever they wanted. They could literally craft something that looks so unbelievable, right? So realistic, where I could sit here and have nothing negative to say. They could do that. They don't. They can't, in my opinion. And instead today, you literally have the guy that was the main voice in all this, the savior for so many of you, telling me he doesn't know when the information is going to come out. It then comes out later in the day. And later in the day, we learn 17 months worth of trying to execute, where apparently we were sending them 3,000 bits of information a day to review. And the best thing they came up with was Jared Goff needs to be replaced after an 0-2 start to the season. The Lions don't have a decent line or a complete defense, but we better go and draft Cade Atkins. I can't say anything worse than this. I can't embellish it to make it look worse. It's worse all on its own. I am so glad that this is what they came out with. I am so glad that you guys pre-ordered for this experience, because you know what? I guarantee you when you get through the game and you've got Atkins' big arm, football IQ, and accuracy, making him more than worthy of the first-round pick, you're going to say, you know what? I'm done with this game. I'm done with this trash game. And I'm going to go play something else. And hopefully this happens to enough people. This is the final straw this year that you say, you know what? I'm done with this game and I'm never coming back. And hopefully we get to the point where EA learns it's time to clean house, get people that actually know football and that want to make a decent game in there, because we're not falling for this junk anymore. But you guys know, as long as you're willing to replace a quarterback after an 0-2 start when your team isn't complete, I'll be able to be back in a week with more commentary.